So, you see the craziness that men have to go through every single day with these chicks out here. But the I'm better than you will never tell you about that. So, let me tell you some little snippets that I took from overused chicks who throw themselves at guys. And this is what they sound like.
My career, I kind of got in this mindset where I was like, if I'm not getting paid to have sex, I'm not doing it. This is my job. I am now professional, and when you do something professional, you're getting paid for it forever. And then I fell in love. You tell people you aren't sexually interested in them.
I'm starting to believe now I'm asexual because I don't want to have sex with anybody at this point. I think I'm starting to become numb. I don't know what to tell you, but when I entered in the sex industry, I was 18, and I first started off as an escort. I was having like sex with almost 6 guys a day. And now that I'm 23, I feel like I've hit a wall when it comes to sex. It just...
Now, mind you, they might say that this is not every woman, but let me tell you this. Every woman got hit on. They heard every single, pickup line, every single joke they can hear. So I always ask this question to motherfuckers who say dumb shit like, self-improve and this and this and that and all this other stuff for these particular people. What are you going to tell her that she didn't hear before? What's left? It's your looks. It's the way you look. It's certain things. Your boy Andrew Schultz talking about you got to make them comfortable and entertain them. How long you have to make them comfortable and entertain them? Didn't they do that with the last guy or the other guy or the other guy or the other guy and the other guy? Most of the girls in this type of structured society, in American culture, mainly in the West, they have more options than men. You heard it from multiple people, right? But I'm better than you guys are female-centric guys. So let me give you a panel on Reg the Bad Guys about 3 years ago. And what Reg the Bad Guy said gave you younger guys and people, in basically middle age and even older guys to do.
That's how Reg the fucking man. Why don't you just get a job? I'm fucking telling you want to get a house, you work a job. Y'all don't. This is the point. This is the job for several years. Build your credit up. Have at least $20,000 down. I guess you can get a house. If you can't do it by yourself, get a woman. But this is what I'm saying. Do it like that. That's how Reg the fucking crazy. Or do some scam. Or do some scam and shit. There's a lot of people out there that really brokers will help you out.
So, this is Reg the Bad Guy telling you to be a scammer. Also, he told you to get a chick just to get a house. So, let's go back. Let's show you the everyday stuff that people have to deal with in today's society.
We bought a ham. 18-pound Hamon Iberico.
Ooh, I'll whip up some of my famous sangria.
The playback channel was...
So, mind you, the playback channel, these guys went after Red Pill, but at the same time pretending they was Red Pill. And the overweight guy over here cheated on his girlfriend, his wife, 4 times. And had the nerve to still talk about relationship stuff, right? We already did Andrew Schultz stuff. No, that's for another video.
On January 2nd, 2024, officers were dispatched to a dentist office in regards to a disruptive patient.
Hey, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, of course.
She's over here.
Okay.
Why can't they just do what they need to freaking do? Why, like...
Alright, what's going on?
Oh, so they called the cops. They have the cops here now.
Alright, what's going on?
There is nothing here. All I asked was just for my documentation about what happened here and what went on, and they refused to give me my paperwork, and that's all I asked. That's it. I don't understand why it's a problem or an issue for me to get my documentation of what happened today.
Did I refuse to give it
Yes,
to you?
you refused to give it to me, and you told me no.
I said
No.
I said she just left the chair. I was unable to have documentation.
I didn't just-
until I
Wait, let me
compile
finish.
it. Until I compile it, I asked her if she would like to come back for it.
Okay.
Then she can come back for it.
Okay, do you understand her?
No, ma'am, please, because I was sitting
I'm not
back.
gonna argue with you.
I'm not trying to argue with you, ma'am. Just
She said you think you can have the documentation, just not right now.
Just how you allowed her to talk, I'm asking for this.
We're going to have a bigger issue, okay? They do not have the documents ready for you right now, and that's the end of it.
And you see how entitled they are to everything. Is Red Pill wrong? Or they pretending that we're living in a society full of people who ain't like this and ain't entitled and don't act like this, right? I watched a lot of this body cam footage, and this ain't feminist, this ain't Red Pill stuff. Most of their shit is mostly women getting arrested. The men are acting crazy too, but it's not a lot of them like that now. Like these arrest channels, I mean these dash cam things, there's a lot of them acting crazy. The men, they just shoot. The women, they just see how wild they be acting. And these are the women that are in a dating scene out here.
Yeah, that's it. Cool. Okay. Those 3 minutes number what? Or was it that session?
Because they for a walk so I can calm down. I didn't leave, but you told me to come back in here when everything was done. So that's what I was.
Cool. Okay. Those
When I can come back, just open. Anyone can come in here. I'm not blocking anyone.
Ma'am, I do not want to go hands-on with you. Can you come sit down right now?
I'm not a dog.
Who called you a dog?
You're telling me to sit down like I'm a dog.
Yes,
I'm not
get
a
out of the
dog.
door. Okay, fine. Come stand by this wall. Get out of this doorway right now.
Why? Because I'm asking.
Hey, and imagine this, man. How these motherfuckers telling you how great these people are. You could talk to 1,000 people a day as long as you do what they say. Imagine if you don't do something that they don't want, or you tell them that you don't like this song, you don't like this movie, and then they'll say you're weird because you don't watch anything they like. Isn't it funny that these same people who tell you to get out your comfort zone don't get out of their comfort zone?
For my papers?
Yes. Come stand over here.
I don't understand why.
Okay, all right.
Look, for what?
Okay, go stand over there right now.
I'm keeping the door open. Anyone can come in here at any time.
Okay, my
they need
partner's
to.
gonna come in there. Alright, do you have your ID on you?
No, I do not.
Alright. Get off the phone.
No, I'm calling my mom.
Get off the phone.
You can't tell me I can't call my mom.
Come sit over here. Alright, she is trespassed. They're getting her documents right now.
I'm waiting.
She wants to be argumentative with me. I told her to sit down. She wants to call her mom and stay in the doorway.
They're refusing.
Go wait outside.
They refuse to give me my.
Let's go outside.
No, I'm not
Go
doing
outside.
anything. They told me to wait 2 minutes for my paperwork. I'm waiting for my paperwork. I'm opening the doors open, wide open.
Go outside.
That's
Go to
not
jail.
an issue.
Alright, that's
Why am I getting arrested? For what? Why am I being
Outside.
Okay, I'll get out.
Go outside.
I just wanted my paperwork. Why is that a
Get
problem?
up and go outside because you're not listening. Get up
I'm
and go
not listening
outside.
for what I just.
This is how they are. They don't think nobody should tell them what to do. Even the law that give them power shouldn't tell them what to do. They laugh in the face of the courts. This is what they think of your law because they see so many women get away with so much shit. And you want me to have faith in this type of society? Oh, I'm gonna have faith in the law. Like the law is really making you work hard enough, long enough. The same stories that these numb motherfuckers are telling you about. Oh yeah, man, I got I got custody of my kids. Ask them how much money it costs. Ask them how much money the divorce cost. You know, some guy in here, what's his name? It's a nerd guy in here. His name is Soul. He's on child support. And he's running around here like, oh, it doesn't matter to me. He said a lot of just slick shit. He's one of the I'm better than you dudes too. Soul Provider, that's his name. There's a lot of I'm better than you type guys in this space who think that you're supposed to take a hit on the chin and just be okay with it. Right? He talked about his baby mom stealing his DVDs and all that on It's Just Things, and he still didn't replace it. Right? So people could just do whatever they want to you and you just replace it. So if she stabbed you in your gut, isn't it? It's okay. Because I can get another kidney, right?
This.
Okay, and that's fine. Mom.
Get up and get outside now.
Okay, if you do not get up right now, you're going to jail.
That's it.
Just no, I'm going outside. I'm going outside. No, I'm outside. I'm not playing games. I'm outside. I'm not playing anything. Hey, stop.
Turn around.
You're going to get hurt if you don't comply. And that's by your own accord. Hey, release your hands. No, I don't want to go to jail, please.
You want to get tased?
No, please. Let go of your hands.
Get back now.
I want to go. Hey. I just wanted my documents.
Then you should have
Hey, stop resisting.
This is it. This is them. You give them one rule and they go past it. Even in the face of law enforcement, they don't give a fuck. How the fuck can you live in a society full of people who got this mindset? They giving regular rules written on top of a wall or something, and they think that it doesn't apply to them.
I'm listening. I was listening. You're not listening. Why is this a problem? Yeah. I just wanted my paper. I just wanted my paperwork. Why is this a problem? Why would I call my mom and it became an issue?
Hey, yeah.
Why?
I tried to work. Let the thing go. Stop it.
I didn't do anything.
Really?
I didn't do anything. What did I do? All right, come on. Stand up. Let's go. Come on. Hey. No. I need my papers. I need my talking on my computer.
Knock it off.
That's my home. I got my home.
Where's your car?
That's my home. Please.
Knock it off.
No, that's my home. That's my wallet. Everything in it.
We're gonna bring all your stuff now. Knock it off.
Hey. I need my ID. I need my wallet.
Search him. Make sure you get on.
Oh, gosh. No, I need my ID. I need my wallet.
You're gonna get everything. Calm down.
No, I need my ID. I need my... Please just get my papers and leave. I wasn't resisting, please. She wanted it. Get me out of here. Say, Tina, you Satan, you demon, no.
You hurt my door. If you break it, you're getting tased.
I'm your door.
Huh?
Who's your door?
I said, if you hurt my door, if you break it, you're getting tased.
Isn't she love?
And these people are insane. And there's millions of people like this. The thing is that nobody talks about is that when five girls get away with something, it turns into 50. 50 turns into 500. 500 turn into 5,000. 5,000 turn into 50,000. And 50,000 turn into 500,000. 500,000 turn into 5 million. 5 million turns into 15 million. 15 million turns into 25 million. More and more people think they can get away with more stuff, and it grows more and more and more and more. This is one of the reasons why crime is so prevalent nowadays. This is the reason why people are doing the shit that they doing. Because everybody think they can get away with shit. Because one side is told that they have to keep... The one side is told that they have to remain honorable. One side is told that they have to stay the good people. One side is told to follow the rules, and the other side is told that they can do whatever the fuck they want. And they're enforced by the I'm better than you corporation. These people are false. They put false information out. They have $1 billion, they have $1 trillion industry behind them to tell them that they do nothing wrong, say nothing wrong, and then they act like this. I mean, you should see all the arrest records that these people have, and this is in public places. You think you go outside, you need to go.
I took 2 things that I love, dancing and dogs, and I made them into a successful business.
This entitled Karen is about to attack this police officer in the most brutal way possible and be forced to face the consequences.
Get out of here. Get the...
But that's just one of 5 examples of when stupid Karens try to fight cops and learn why you should never mess with the law. Starting with the case of Jenny Rose Saunders.
Put his arm through your window.
Oh, you're here somewhere.
Despite her reluctance to give...
Ma'am, last one.
Like a man.
You tried to elbow me. You can't.
Because you tried to touch my vagina.
Stop.
Get the away from me like
Do
that.
not.
Get off of me.
Stop.
If you swipe me up, that's more.
Well, you've already...
Now imagine this, man. But hey, the red pill are over exaggerating. This the shit that your boy Todd City ain't gonna show. This the shit that Ivan Preachers are gonna show. O'Shea Duke Jackson's not gonna show. They're not gonna show this shit. They're not gonna show this shit. At least if I would have respect for a bunch of feminists if they showed body cam footage of dudes acting all crazy and court dates and court documents and stuff, because that shit is boring to them. They over essentialize shit. I go through a whole bunch of this shit. These motherfuckers be acting wild.
He elbowed me, bit him.
Criminals will do anything to try and escape the law, but what happens when they try to flirt with police officers to escape instead?
You're gonna put it in my mouth.
I'll put it in your mouth.
Oh, this is interesting.
From tempting the cops during an arrest
You see, spread. How much further do you want me to spread, Daddy?
to trying to take a police officer home.
Is there any way that we can send this to text?
Right now, where are you staying?
Don't worry about all of that.
What's your current... Well, I need your current address.
No, I'm not giving it to you.
You need to give me...
And mind you, when well in doubt, throw your pussy at anything, at a problem. Isn't it funny that these people, especially the anti-passport bros, will tell you that you're a monger, you're all this, but these women have nothing but to give sex to anybody and everyone when they want something.
As we continue to grow... Don't touch me!
Have you ever wondered why most relationships don't work out?
Tried to choke me out, threw me again.
There are many reasons, and one of them is that some people are crazy.
Hey, who did this? Who is this?
Oh, there's some blood right there. There's the knife.
Grab some popcorn because you're about to meet 5 of the craziest girlfriends imaginable. Tomorrow, we begin on December 11th, 2022. Some people are crazy.
Hey, who did this? Who is this?
Oh, there's some blood right there. There's the knife.
Grab some popcorn because you're about to meet 5 of...
Cell phones. Tammy? Alright, well, what about the stuff that's down here? Can you get your meds? And then, so Tammy's upstairs. She's, got his stuff upstairs. Tammy! Tammy, where's Randall's stuff? Tammy, the sooner he gets his stuff, the sooner he's out of here for good. Tammy, that dog bites us. That dog's gonna be in trouble. I'm just telling you that right now. Control your dog. Tammy, we can't...
To file a lawsuit. Get away from me, you. You are nasty. You pushed me under the floor. No, you're a liar, you son of a...
You kicked me in the crotch. Come on.
You hurting me.
You just kicked me in the groin.
Get away from me.
Good Lord.
Oh my God.
God damn it. Are you alright? Yeah.
I gotta go
kicked you?
Well, you've kicked me.
Oh, you're a liar. You're such a liar.
I did.
You're such a liar.
All right, stop. Just stop. Just stop.
Stop. Yes.
Just stop.
Tell him to stop it. I can't.
After she dug a hole that she couldn't climb out of, she went back to her original plan, playing the victim card and looking for sympathy. When that didn't work, she went right back to what she really was, angry and violent.
Please. I got marks on my arms.
I caught the police and my mother. Her best friend's upstairs? What's her best? I ain't, like, when we came out of... Her best friend. Check out the house. Yeah, I'll grab it in a second. How did you get the scratches or the cuts on your face?
I don't know.
You admitted to being inside. We got to figure out who you are before we can just cut you loose.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. I appreciate your cooperation and your understanding. Just throw that outside.
But all good things come to an end.
Same thing. Strangling me. Spit in my face. Punching me in the head. Punching me in my back. My thigh. With his kneeing me. Like, I'm bruised basically. Okay.
Fun.
Tried to throw me out. My name is...
Fine, I'm be honest. I told the woman, I said she has a knife, and she's walking towards me.
Because I'm his girlfriend. I'm not doing this again with him.
Want her out of
He always says this.
the car for me?
No. Get out, Jake. Don't touch me. You're not going to run for me.
Come out with hands up now.
Please, I don't do anything. I know because of him.
I just want to know why. Because he has marks on him. Oh. He has scratches all over his face.
Happened. Like, why?
On December 1st, the day and told them
The money was on the card.
Okay.
Yes. But it's really something deeper behind.
And mind you, none of these women are Instagram models. None of these women are sexy and none of that. Some of them are overweight and they're still causing drama in dudes' life. You don't think the guys vetted them. You don't think the guys talked to them. You don't think none of the shit that these dudes told you to do, actually they didn't do. They did it. And they still got in trouble. I don't want the law in my fucking life. I don't want to deal with the process of paperwork and any courtroom and none of that bullshit. But somehow, some way, you're supposed to do this shit when you're dealing with the rabid animals that are over here. Oh, there's not a lot of women that's doing this. That's just a small majority. Okay, if that was the small majority, then more men would be out here and we wouldn't need the red pill. We wouldn't need all these videos. There wouldn't be people taking advantage of the situation that we're in right now. There wouldn't be a Fresh and Fit. There wouldn't be a Donovan Sharp. There wouldn't be any of these motherfuckers if the shit wasn't really all that bad. You can't try to ignore the problem and say it's not that fucking bad. And somehow, some way, millions and millions of men, or hundreds of thousands of men, are supposed to all just go to the gym. Like there's gyms out here to fix everything. There's not enough therapists. There's not enough gyms. Anything. Only when the women cry and moan is when shit's gonna change or whatever, right? Because a lot of people thought that women saying something was going to get stuff to change. That's why they backed Just Pearly things. They backed all these fake women advocates. A lot of these women advocates shit went down. A lot of these chicks have like 400,000 subscribers and only get 5,000 views on each of their videos. Nobody fuck with them like that because they hypocrites. They showed eventually they're hypocrites. Roman Army, all these other people. This is what happening out here.
And he wants to make a difference.
You're weird.
Alright, now you're going to jail.
I can't let this okay.
Let me know why I'm arrested. When you're why you're arresting me, my appointment is online. They're gonna scare her now. They're gonna scare you too, okay? Don't do it. Come on.
Now, this was 3 years ago with your boy Xander's Clutch. He's one of the I'm better than you type of guys. Now listen to him and listen to all of the different people who all sound the same. And most of the I'm better than you dudes are pretty much the same.
Of that desire, of that just raw lust.
Now mind you, Xanados Clutch complains about white men getting with Asian women. He has this deep insecurities about white guys and other races liking white guys over him. And he started talking like C Boogie. And he started talking like the regular other guys. He started talking about passport bros and saying some disparaging shit. And mind you, he's an SYSBM, or should I say associated with SYSBM. I don't want to be wrong about that. And it's like, y'all didn't check your boy. He said a lot of disparaging shit that I still have.
And physical appearance. You know, we've already talked about this ad nauseum. But here's the thing, man. A lot of dudes, they don't want looks to matter to women. You know, a lot of men want women to judge them off of, you know, that character, you know, what they can produce.
Now, mind you, that was the rhetoric in 2022. Is that men wanted women to...
Battery level is 60%.
Wanted to ignore looks. And wanted them to get with them for providing and... in their status or whatever, right? And then they turned around 4-something years later and they used this for women. Oh, you shouldn't worry about looks. You should worry about her heart and she's there for you. Mind you, this is the same dude that's, you know, super sly, pretty much. Super sly, pretty much. What you call it? Teamed up with.
What they can provide, things of that nature, right? Who they really are on the inside. And on face value, I would agree with that.
And that is what I'm realizing at this point. I had a YouTuber, that's the thing, you have all these YouTubers who basically want me, or thought that this channel was to excuse their lack of desire.
Now, mind you, I'm breaking it down that they all sound the same. And I didn't do any edits. I just did it from there. This was my when I was experimenting with it and stuff. Because if I would have edited, it would have took a long ass time. But it was basically showing you that these guys sound the same. And I'm happy I made this video so I don't have to like grab it and show you the comparison. The I'm better than you content all sounds the fucking same. This magical world that magically, if you do this and do that, all these women are gonna come to you. This whole deep. If that was the case, then everybody. If that was the real case, everybody would have done it. Most people always go to the concept that gets them the best results. Everybody does it. People go to what they love the most. Right now, people are now going... I forgot what it is. Let me check.
Subscribe to my channel, Boogie. How about getting to know a woman? You know, a lot of times, man, we spend a lot of time on dudes learning game and trying to find the easiest way to get a woman into your bedroom. And besides literally paying for sex from a woman,
in order to justify being constantly
Now, mind you, Xanados Clutch is the same dude who's supposedly be SYSBM. He's supposedly be SYSBM, but, you know, he says this, you know, you're angry at women and all this other stuff. And mind you, a lot of these guys don't say the names. They don't call out any content creators. I'm not scared to do that. I call out a lot of content creators, and there's just a lot of them. It's too many of them. They in the thousands.
All the stuff they say about these dark-skinned black women.
Now, mind you, this is 2020 right now, and this chick right here is now a male advocate in today's time.
They're the dark-skinned black women. They're the dark-skinned bitches that they talking about. Those men are. It's them. They're talking about themselves. They're talking about themselves because these guys can't even handle their emotions. They can't. So yeah, on that, it was called Why Aren't Black Women Submissive? I believe that's what it was called that I was on, and I ended up being on with a guy who was the biggest bitch in the manosphere, okay? So
don't desire them. That's the thing that I'm coming to realize that this manosphere is.
You guys can go check that one out. I went off on him. I told him the truth. You know, he's going to talk crap about these women, but he need to take a good look at himself in that mirror and figure out why he's a 40-year-old incel.
I shouldn't even say this, that manosphere is, because, let's be honest, I can even say I was part of the manosphere, because look at my views. Hey, I got 28 people in here. I'm grateful for all of you who are.
Now, and that's the whole point right there, right? A lot of the I'm better than you guys, they think that they deserve 1 million subs, 100,000, 200, 300,000 views, and they don't think that anybody else should be getting any views. They get real pissed off at these guys. That's the reason why they talk about the people they talk about. Mind you, these motherfuckers wasn't talking about Fresh and Fit back in the day. They wasn't talking about all these red pill, the manosphere, and all this other shit. I knew about Fresh and Fit when they first started, when Solo was trying to put them on. I knew about AMS. I knew about Stephen Cold. I knew about all these people from their very first start. I knew about fucking, what's that dude name? Andrew Tate, what he did with Jordan Peterson's daughter. And I'm like, why is the dude that was in the Jordan Peterson daughter, everybody respecting this dude? Kevin Samuels, when he was selling perfume and had a couple of views. I see so many fucking people, and nobody talked about them. Nobody talked about the red pill. But then when something get big and they get hate, these niggas come out the woodwork. The I'm better than you content comes out, and then they start running their stupid shit. Now, mind you, if you go to Xanados Clutch's videos now, I don't even think he gets any kind of views, but I'll check.
Joining me live, but to be honest, a lot of people do not mess with this channel. A lot of people don't sub this channel. A lot of people don't flock to this channel. And they damn sure don't listen to the content. Forget about the content. Even social reject lanes who claim to be educated, who claim to be
when you dive in a little bit deeper, a lot of dudes don't even want to display these characteristics to the women. You see what I'm saying? So it leaves me real befuddled, man. Like, okay, now you don't want looks to matter to women. You want women to judge you based off of you being a good man. But yet, a lot of the rhetoric a lot of these dudes spill out is That's what.
Now, Xanados Clutch, I gotta show you his new his new grift that basically he, you know, for a guy who's supposed to be part of SYSBM, and I can go to SYSBM content. You can't be Passport Bro and then talk shit about them. He has like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos on Passport Bros. Mad because somehow, some way he didn't get the girls he got overseas. And he was complaining about that in chats or whatever, about him not getting any girls when he went overseas. Then the white guys is getting all the girls. Look, his videos are 2 years ago. YPA and Data Coach are raising wars against Passport Bros. Mind you, don't call yourself a Passport Bro if you don't doing these things. The new Becky. Those who can't go SYSBM go SBE. Now he started saying SBE. That's 2 years ago. I'm like.
I mean, that's way better talent for starters.
Oh yeah, this me exposing Xanados Clutch. Mad because he's not the new Fresh and Fit.
And second, really co-sign these guys as being select, as being desirable, as being clamored. Something there out. What about your new partner, Unplug This Shit?
Now, mind you, that's what this is what Myron Games' name was back in the day, was Unplugged. He wasn't no dating code. He was unplugged. He wasn't doing all this other extra shit. That's why I said the people who talk about Fresh and Fit now was not back there when they was doing this. They wasn't talking shit about the Red Pill. Only when Red Pill got mainstream, they talked about it. I talk about every single people. Look, I can break down some shit in some videos, and I might bring it to you. I might tell you about it a little bit in some videos. But there's a lot of crazy shit going on, and they're not talking about it because it ain't popular.
What's about it? If this shit happened, was I there? I wasn't there. I logged off right away. Cause guess what? I got shit to do. So when you and him, whatever the fuck happened, he's telling me his side, you telling me your side. And I'm like, what the fuck? And you didn't use any of your...
And to mind you, Solo TV 84 is not relevant no more.
...to set his ass straight and give me a fucking comment.
What do you think I did? I said, no, bro, don't do that again. What do you think? Like, you think I'm supposed to hold your hand on this shit, nigga? Like, you a grown-ass man. If a man disrespects you, you stand up for your fucking self. Okay, then what's the fucking problem? Because I wasn't there. What's the problem then, my nigga?
Do you not see the correlation?
There is no correlation because I wasn't there. It had nothing to do with it.
But yet, he's...
That nigga was running. It was a family group chat. And then that nigga took it off in the group chat. And if you still got an issue with that nigga, what did I tell you? I said, you know what? Let me set this shit up. You can talk to him twice, and you guys air it out, man on man.
I'm waiting for the setup, dude. I'll talk to him. And hell, you know what? He's talking about, oh man, sue me. I'll box you for $1 million, man. Nigga, I'll pay your flight, nigga. Fine, I'll take the $1,000. I'll box his ass because he's getting boosted up by every fucking dating coach here. And I don't know why. I mean, that's way better talent for starters. And second.
Now, if you heard that, Xanados Clutch wanted to be the Fresh and Fit. That's why he was talking against guys. He has this hate boner for Passport Bros. He has more anti-passport bros than anybody. And this guy, a few years ago, maybe, back in 2017, 18, he was, I'm against the community. I'm a this and this and this and that. I'm against the community. And then he started acting like C Boogie. Now, after the C Boogie shit fell for him, he's anti-passport guy now. Because he thinks that passport bros were ruining it for him when he should have went overseas before passport bro shit. But to me, every single time, he seemed like he's crying because he loses to white boys. He always going after the white boys' girls and get mad at black men because somehow they're making it bad for him. He said this on Man of Tomorrow's one of the streams about him going to Japan. And they was all into the white guys. You know, they're a little racist over there too. Everywhere I went, they're super racist. They don't like black guys. No, they don't like you. They feel that shit off you. Throw Megan on the bus. Most girls overseas don't like when you do shit like that.
This guy is a fucking... Oh, do not get me started on him. Don't get me started on him. How about that, huh? If you want to see me face to face. Tell him to give me a fucking apology, or we can just see each other face to face, honestly. Because I don't want to tell you, but you don't have to pull this half in the space. Oh, I never said that. I brought you. Oh my. Hold on, let me finish. I brought you on this. I was like, yo, this guy's out of his clutch is highly fucking underrated. He needs more visibility. That's it. I brought you on, and let's do the Snow Bunny Sunday, bro. I didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I know you didn't, which is why I'm being respectful towards you. The money flat there.
Best foot forward. It's just not, no.
Now, Super Sly has a pattern of teaming up with content creators to go against the space. He had multiple team-ups with people to go against the Black Manosphere, to go against Passport Bros. I'm going to show you what he did. He teamed up with C Boogie to go after Game Changer. He created a whole situation where Game Changer, a lot of fabrication shit happened with Game Changer and this girl called Neon Eyes. This shit happened 4 years ago, I think. 4 years ago. Back in 2020, 2019. These videos are not up no more. This is on his...
Black and black women. I think I got that right.
Now, here's the problem I have. I was on a stream.
Now, right now, into this day and age, he's with a guy who believes in game and all this other shit. But now, in today's time, he's against the game. He says it doesn't do anything. But 4 years ago, 5 years ago, he was running with C Boogie, right? This nigga did a lot of shit that he took down. He took a lot of videos, a lot of lives down because he didn't want to get tracked. But, yeah, sorry, buddy. I got the videos.
Literally like...
Here we go.
Alright, quick vid. I'm sorry the sun is behind me right now. It's shining down upon me. I'm gonna explain to everybody how short-sighted and thirsty. The thirst is one thing, but whatever the case may be. But all you guys that spent time and energy going behind the video, further explaining it and breaking it down for what we don't need you guys' explanations. Okay? Once again, you followers and minions and just not even sheeple. I guess you mini-me's, right? Why would we want to watch your breakdown and your further assessment of roast this woman? Balls expanded her dating pool. You goofballs expand.
Now, mind you, there's a reason why your boy Super Sly is in the same chats as SBE. They're all a part of the same fucking company. The I'm Better Than You Corporation. They all say the same thing. They all do the same thing. They all hide their past. If I go on Ty City's Underground Uncut, you'll think that he just made videos last year. He took down a lot of videos. I hate when people talk the most shit, take videos down. I don't take videos down unless somebody hit me with shit. Then you'll be like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, I had to take the video down because somebody hit me with something shit or something. And this is a pattern for Super Sly. He made about at least 50 or 60 videos on Passport Bros and SYSVM. And this was his calling card to get more women so he can have sex in real life. And he took those videos down. And I got more videos on a lot of different people. The shit that they were saying 4 or 5 years ago.
Grandiose vision of Mini-Me when she is ready to.
Now, mind you, this guy wanted his daughter to be with a nerd, but at the same time talk shit about nerds. I said this a couple years ago. I said, you can't talk about the men that are losers and you said weirdos to create these nerds so your daughter can date them. Because they're not going to do it.
I gotta make videos with the preface saying, not on. What are we in 5th grade? I gotta make prefaces. Hey guys, I don't mean all of you, just a small minority of you. Would that have shut the niggas up?
So basically this was him sparking this flame when he said that that Passport Bros go overseas. Now, mind you, he operate like a little bitch. So imagine if I walk into a room full of 100. Say I walk into a room. Say I walk into a stadium, and I say, "Hey, I think some people. I think if I just say this, people in the stadium are a bunch of pedophiles." They're rapists, they're pedophiles, they're rapists, and they like a certain, they are sick individuals. And then I come back and say, hey, I don't mean everybody. I just mean people in the stadium. That's not clarifying shit. And you're just saying shit, and you're wanting the people in the audience to get what you're saying. Even though you're saying people in that whole audience is bad.
Would that have shut them niggas up? If I had simply said,
now mind you, this is 2019 when he said that. Austin Holloman was nowhere to be found. Like I said, I have so many videos of the past and all the shit these niggas said and did. I got screenshots, which I'm gonna show. I didn't know this shit was gonna be super long, but the fact is I have to show it all, because this is what these niggas do. These are guys, they do. They hide shit.
We don't know what numbers of you niggas, minority of you niggas are doing it. But guess what? Would that have been
narrative is y'all so hell bent on trying to make the black woman the face of every joke and make her the face of just.
Now, mind you, 4 years later, there was a black chick who basically took her own life and took her kid's life and her husband's life. And mind you, he's talk about them now too.
Dysfunction and lower rung class. You guys are going about it the wrong way. You guys are only promoting and propagating.
Now, mind you, this 4 years later, he doesn't promote the best women. Like I said, Super Sly operates like a bitch. And mainly, most of these I'm Better Than You operate like a female. They do. They work for females. They work for pussy treats. They work for money. And they work for gratitude.
Giving you. That's what we're gonna call them. We're gonna call them Carries.
Now, mind you, he felt good at the time, saying all this shit, doing all this shit, and then eventually, when the new year hit and people started digging up all the shit that he was doing and saying, he had to take it down because at one point, Passport Bros was popular. And if you talked about him, you would get talked about. Mind you, this was at, I think, 2 years ago or maybe a year ago when all of the women from overseas was talking shit to these guys and they had to hide. Now, Raining Woman used to be in the space heavy. She used to be on Obsidians and she used to be on Reg the Bad Guys. Now she's not in the space. She's in the beef sector now. She was pretending that she was so nice and she was this because she had that small voice. But she wasn't. She was worse than most of the people who pretend they was cool, right?
We're going to...
Respect for you. Yes, thank you, bro.
Yeah, you piece of shit. Rest in piss, Roger and Ellen Curry. I'm alive, you're dead. Woo!
Before you go on that, something.
That super chat. I think we have.
Talking points, okay? On topic, while at the same time talking about spinning women's mouths and stuff like that and so on and so forth.
So at some point, two I'm Better Than You guys that's in the same company started beefing with each other. You know, C Boogie was the guy who, you know, talked against the manosphere, said these guys are all incels and losers. And Mr. Fantastic at the time, he's not... Mr. Fantastic 4 years ago is not as bad as Mr. Fantastic 2024. Mr. Fantastic 2024, he wants to be the top dog in the manosphere. He talks like he created something new. He walks around and all he does is talk about pussy. And all he does is basically make I'm Better Than You content. But this is when Game Changer, C Boogie got into a thing. And C Boogie was shitting on Game Changer because Game Changer had a girl by his side. I told you, this is what these I'm Better Than You niggas do. They'll see that a girl like you and they'll push up on her and they'll see if they can fuck her while she's with you. So they can feel a boost, basically getting one over you and feeling good that the fact that they fucked your girl or your wife and had fun with that shit.
A little contradictory, but at the same time I guess it's good because again, you know, it's the best of both worlds, right? You tell them what they want to hear, they tell them some freaky shit, and, you know, it's all this, you know, it's just, you know, who knows women, right? So, my thing is that, though, when, you know, a certain individual runs around male spaces, creating more drama than actual females like you guys, your channel, you guys not around here creating no drama, you guys not in the middle of no kind of, you know, scandal. It, you know, one of the biggest scandals in the history of, like, you know, the black manosphere or black YouTube. So it's kind of, you know, befuddling to me when, you know, people hop up like their hands clean, they did anything. They talk about black men hating hating black women and all this other shit when, hell, it's niggas around here that hate niggas more than bitches do.
Now, mind you, C Boogie, it's always this pull that black men hate black women or black guys hate black women, whatever, right? Jerome Whiteside did the same shit. I don't know. I forgot his channel name, but that's what he was all about. And I'm gonna show you that when he.
So it's just funny to me, man, that people don't call out the bullshit for what it really is. And a hoe, a bitch, all this stuff. She did. Hey, she stood there and she went back and forth with me. She didn't run on. Why are you asking me the same goddamn question again? You know what I mean? So that was that. And the situation that happened was, the whole game changer thing.
Now, mind you, what nobody talked about was the so-called chosen, what you call it? The select guy got mad at the non-select guy for getting women that he's not supposed to get. I told you this is what these guys are all about. They're putting you in your place. You're not supposed to talk to that girl. You're not supposed to get this one. You're not supposed to do this. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do this.
He was accused of some things, and I sent one email to a young lady around YouTube, and I was like, look, I don't think Game Changer caught up in this disagreements about it. Put out a disclaimer like, look, keep that to yourself.
The Game Changer C Boogie shit, it all started with Super Sly. Mind you, Super Sly took all his videos down for this. Also, Reg the Bad Guy was part of this shit too.
Your waitress. Women, like I not appreciate this. Matriarchs, like y'all niggas, I'm tired of listening to y'all talk about. Come on, y'all.
That was stuck, man.
That's it. This circular argument.
And this come from saying stuck, right? And Reg the Bad Guy got blown. He lost a lot of subscribers, and he lost a lot of subscribers and a lot of Patreons because of his rhetoric. But he's still on the whole, y'all losers and stuff. Same thing with Super Sly, and they still don't get it because they had to replace it with women. So they love being around women more than they around men. But look what he says.
They keep running around. It's like you're not going with the bitch ain't gonna change. You know what, Reg? You know what the fucked up part is? I'm rooting for these bitches.
Bitches are not gonna change. I'm rooting for these women. And he's like, so we're gonna continue.